Hello everyone, Mirak here. Now today I'll be discussing 18 cards revealed from the Boomsday Project, the new expansion coming out August 7th. Starting out with Spider-Man, which introduces a new keyword called magnetic. So if something has magnetic, it can attach to a particular mech, for example, Nightmare Amalgam. So you have Nightmare Amalgam on the board and you play Spider-Bomb. Now you have the choice to put on the left side of Amalgam, making Amalgam a 5/6 with Death Rattle Destroy random enemy minion. That's pretty strong. You place the Spider-Bomb on the right side. It's just a regular minion that has 2/2 Death Rattle Destroy random enemy minion. That's pretty cool. Now the next card Now, another thing Boomsday Project will introduce is legendary spells. This one's for Rogue. Myra's Unstable Element. Draw the rest of your deck. Can this do good in Miracle? I don't think so. Can it be good in Odd Rogue? Maybe, since it is odd costed. So yeah, it'll be definitely a pretty fun card. How good it is? I don't know. Now as a reminder, I'm not going to be rating any of these cards. I'll be rating all of the cards as soon as all of the cards get released. Now the next card is Biology Project, which this card for Druid is gonna be pretty crazy. The Boomsday Project will also introduce project cards. I don't know if all project cards will be spells. This particular one, I've done the math, and you can have a turn 3 Master O card. That's insane. You can also just play the Ultimate Infestation on turn 3 or 4. That's crazy. That is really, really crazy. I think this one card, even though it is quote unquote balanced, I don't know, it's pretty broken. Next card. Another mechanic, or whatever you may call it, that Boomsday Project is introducing is Omega cards. Now if you have 10 mana crystals, do X. This particular minion, a neutral epic, called the Mega Defender, for 4 mana, 2/6. If you have 10 mana crystals, you gain 10 attack. Now you can do this in Druid. You have 10 mana crystals on turn 4, becomes a 12/6, which is pretty decent. Next card is Electro Stormsurge Elemental, a Shaman legendary for 3 mana, 3 attack, and 3 health battle cry. Your next spell this turn casts twice, so can cast 2 Bloodlust, 2 Spellstones, even 2 Lightning Bolts. Now, I think for sure you have a spell as Overload. It will overload twice as much, so since a Lightning Bolt overloads for 1 mana, it overloads for 2 mana. Now, next card is Stargazer Lumen. It's a mage, legendary this time, for 3 mana. 2 attack and 4 health. Just not that strong. You play this for the effect. After you play the rightmost card in your hand, draw a card. That's pretty good. If I say so. You have cheap things, like 1 mana cards. You can draw cards. Next card for Shaman is Menacing Nimbus. This time a common for 2 mana, also an elemental, 2 attack and 2 health. That's pretty weak. You play this mainly for the battle cry, so add a random elemental to your hand so you can get another Nimbus, a really bad card, a really good card, or somewhere in between. Most likely you'll get an elemental that's pretty decent. Now this card is Unstable Framebot. These next few cards I'm going to discuss will discuss the new mechanic for magnetic, so the next few minions can attach to this. Upgradable Framebot is a common. Neutral for 2 mana, that's quite sticky for 1 attack and 5 health. So, for example, you can attach this card, the 5 mana neutral War Gear. 5 attack and 5 health. Of course, it's a mech since it has magnetic, so you can attach this to Framebot. That's a pretty strong effect. Blessing of Kings, plus something else. So you have Framebot on board, you attach this to it. Framebot is a 6/10 right now, so if you play Framebot on turn 4, play this on turn 5, that's pretty crazy. Now this card, Ziliax, this time a legendary neutral magnetic card, attaches to Framebot. It becomes a 4/7 that has Divine Shield, Taunt, Lifesteal, and Rush. That's pretty crazy. So if you play Framebot and Ziliax on the same turn, you can attack something right away. Basically lose the Divine Shield or attach Ziliax to War Gear. That's a lot of healing. This is a pretty decent card. Even playing this by itself is decent. For 5 mana, it's kinda weak, but you can attack with it right away. Or attach it to a Spider Bomb. That's strong. Attach it to Framebot. That's pretty decent. Attach it to War Gear. That's awesome. Now this card, Iridium Nullifier for Warrior. It's an epic for 7 mana, also has magnetic, so you can attach this to Framebot again, or attach this to War Gear. Its options are quite endless. The unique thing about this, can't be targeted by spells or hero powers. That's pretty good. Attaching this to War Gear all of a sudden is 8/13. Now this card is quite interesting as well. A Paladin magnetic card. I've noticed that Blizzard also released information that the goons from Mean Streets of Gagazan is kind of coming back, since Blizzard is focusing more mechs on hunters, warriors, and now paladins. And that's pretty good as well. For 4 mana, a rare Divine Shield and Taunt. You can also attach this to Ziliax, Framebot, or War Gear. That's pretty good. I don't know if you really want to attach this to Ziliax, but Framebot would have the stats of 3/9. That's pretty sticky. So if you attach this to War Gear, it becomes a 7/9. That's very good. Or even attaching Ziliax to this. Get some healing. Can't go wrong with that. Now this card. Super Collider. A warrior weapon. It's an epic for 5 mana with 1 attack and 3 durability. After you attack a minion, force it to attack one of its neighbors. So this is kind of awkward. I think this is really going to be great for Arena. Make Warrior even better in Arena, which is really good. No strategy behind this. You attack something that's low attack, and that particular minion attacks something with higher attack and lower health. So in that instance, it's really great. Like, you can kill something that's pretty strong when you attack into a weaker minion. But yeah, placement is really important if the opponent finds out you have Super Collider. Overall, it's a good card. Is it gonna see much in Constructed? I don't think so. Will I see more play in Arena? I think so. It's gonna be really great in Arena. Next card, I'll be discussing a few Druid cards. Starting out with a 10 mana rare called Multi-Muncher. How do you think of this as some sort of giant card? Since it does cost 1 less for every friendly Treant that died this game, so an 8/8 that has Rush, that's quite strong. It's gonna be a really great arena card. Now, there might be some sort of Treant Druid deck, which can really work good with the next few cards here. Reminder, this is also a rare card, so you can have 2 of these, and just gets the cost reduction when Treants die. So that's pretty strong. And if you attach War Gear onto this, basically heals it. Basically attaching any magnetic minion to this is pretty good. Like Ziliax or Framebot or, like I said, War Gear. Now the Multi-Muncher will really work well with this landscaping. It's a common druid spell. For 3 mana, summon 2 2/2 Treants, which, if you play Poison Seeds in Wild, Multi-Muncher gets a reduction right away. This is a pretty good card. It's kind of funny looking at this card. Those Treants really look like Groot from that movie. Those are cute guys. Too bad that guy chasing after them is about to kill the main. It's another kind of Treant. Sorry, that's the next card. But this card has the tendency to really change up the game completely, so having Druid having another tool, it could be quite broken. So this is a legendary Druid for 4 mana called Bitterness Flute. So while in your hand is a 3/4 copy of the last minion you played. So this could be a 3/4 Malagos, a 3/4 Inzoth from Wild, a 3/4 Hadronox. So turn 9 you play Hadronox, turn 10 you play this, and you cube it, or you faceless it, or you naturalize it. That's pretty crazy. This might have capability to really make Druid unbearable. Another combo potential is with Malagos. You play Malagos on turn 9, turn 10 you play this, and you faceless it, and at 1 mana left over, you can do the Moon Blast, Moon, whatever it's called, to on the opponent for 0 mana. So it does 1 damage. 1 Malagos gives it 6 damage. 2 Malagos gives it 11 damage. So 3 Malagos on board gives you 16 damage for 0 mana. You have 2 of them. All of a sudden that's 32 damage. You have 1 mana left over. God knows what you can do with it. Maybe you play Biology Project. You have 2 extra mana. You can put all sorts of things. That's pretty crazy. Now this card has some Treant synergy. For 2 mana, a rare called Dendrologist. 2 attack and 3 health. It's pretty weak, but turn 2 is pretty good. But if you have played Landscaping turn before, or on the same turn, you can discover a spell. If you control a Treant, you can discover Swipe, you can discover another Landscaping, you can discover Biology Project, or the Ultimate Infestation. It is a pretty good card. Really think of this as Archaeologist, or what was that called? Archaeologist? Yeah, this would really be comparable to that. This will definitely bring up the archetype for Treants. Now this card, this next card I'm going to discuss, is really going to be appealing to free-to-play players. Now introducing Whizbang the Wonderful. So, start your game with one of the decks that Whizbang creates. So that would be 2 deck recipes for every class. It says 18 decks. Okay, to start out with one of 18 decks, and if you get this golden, you get the golden coin. Now remember, if you have the golden coin, you have to have all 30 of your cards in your deck be golden. Now if this is golden, your whole deck becomes golden, and you get a golden coin. Now a free-to-play player all of a sudden has a golden coin. That's pretty sweet. I mean, this can be really great for free-to-play players. Even the regular player they just want to meme out for a bit. It can be quite a fun card, and some streamers on Twitch actually want to do a challenge that basically start at rank 25 all the way to legend with Bane. Can you do that? It depends on how good the 18 decks are. So, yeah. It's really be a fun card. Now please don't forget to comment, like, or subscribe to this channel. I want to say to everyone, thank you for watching. Look forward to more card reveals soon. Super exciting stuff. Alright, I'll see you next time.